All right, hey, 6.5 here, and today we're going to be getting this mix ready for mastering. I would have put up my balancing act right here, based off of the Joshua's mixing meters. You don't have to have. This is a hot take. You don't have to have um, treated rooms or a thing anymore. I have Jason Joshua's ears. Well, a prototype of, not accurately a representation, but yeah. So one of the things is that this is a soft ballad rock something, so you don't necessarily have to put a R&B. His main thing is the R&B and rap and hip hop. So the return is going to be like that. Let me play this. But this is a soft ballad, so I'm going to mix it like an R&B, but it doesn't have to be an R&B. I will just do another mix with just the soft rock because it is a totally different mixing format and ear for that. But just because it's available, I'm going to use it. This is thanks to Hamid Devon and I gotta give this to the two man props. Is a mastering engineer, a pretty hip one. He's really cool, and another he's a mixing engineer, and yeah, pretty cool. I can't remember the guys' names, but yeah, I got to thing. Anyhow, play. Let me get this over with. And a small talk.
Just off the coast, the waves are crashing. Sirens call us to the rocks. And everywhere the lights are flashing. Maybe we are falling, maybe we should call the whole thing off. This is dangerous, but we need to feel the rush. And I keep saying I can't keep playing this game. I keep finding myself inside of the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, oh. Us, but we need to feel the rush. And I keep saying I can't keep playing this game. Saying I can't keep playing this game. I keep finding myself inside of the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Feel the rush, and I keep saying I can't keep playing this game. I keep finding myself inside of the same old same hurricane.
Okay, nice. Bass. Pretty heavy. Alright, getting back down. It's a bass I would needed the help. People use mix buses and put everything in a mix bus. For me, as long as it's balanced, I pretty good. I am pretty good as long as it's balanced. I can, but I don't usually do. I don't. You're right. In this circumstance, like you don't have to have super duper expensive gear or whatever. It does make the work easier, but you just get a workaround. Like you say, you're just learning to mix. That's all. You're learning to mix. And I really hope that this gets you closer to having a great mix without having to worry about having to buy stuff. When you get the money, you buy the stuff and you gradually add to your arsenal, and yeah, you get there. So anyhow, yeah, or check the image, check the imaging. Okay, this is where you go check.
Are swirling all around us. We watch all the worlds collide.
Just checking.
Maybe this is
for your part, so don't worry about
that. Wrap you all around.
This is course I really is
needed.
Right, the courses was really need the attention per se, because it's quite apart, so all the elements aren't in, so it's not really going to affect the mix per se, and you leave everything else to the mastering engineer. Let me see, there's a rule of thumb where you leave 6 dB a space for the mastering engineer. Some people really don't, some mastering engineers, they really don't care, and because they know what they're, I won't say it, the others don't know what they're doing, but they understand the dynamics, and they understand lufs, and they understand everything else. So if you want to leave headroom for the mixing engineer, cool. If you don't, cool. But it's best to leave some headroom so that they can work with. I wouldn't add a limiter. No, it will mess with the dynamics. I mean, I can, but NC17 is my go-to. This is from Ear Windows. This is probably one of the best free limiters I got on the planet. This is all it is, but it's a monster. This thing again, crash just no fam. Okay, good. Let me see if you will. Bam. Save project. This is going to be pretty short though. Yeah, this is going to be pretty short because everything pretty balanced within the mix. So yeah, let's play. This game. I keep finding myself inside the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, oh. I hear doing all this committed suicide. I forget I got on a limiter, so I ain't gonna. Oh my gosh! All right, hit here. All right, what I'm gonna do is turn this off. Play. And that's the dangers of a limiter, because when you're playing with playing with the volume, it's like I'm not going any further, brother. And if you forget you have it on, you're gonna mess up your mix. So rest it here, play.
I can't keep playing this game, this game. I keep finding myself inside the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, oh. Winds are swirling all around. This is dangerous.
Watch meters.
We need to feel the rush, and I keep saying I can't keep playing this game, this game. I keep finding myself inside the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, oh. Feel the rush, and I keep saying I can't keep playing this game, this game. I keep finding myself inside the same old same.
Yep, pretty much. Just turn this on now. Give it a little boost, not too much, just for control.
Feel the rush, and I keep saying I can't keep playing this game, this game. I keep finding myself inside the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, oh. Watch all the stars align, light up a warning sign. We can keep each other warm. It takes me and you, we can make it through. We are the eye of this perfect storm.
Nice.
Perfect storm. So I keep saying I can't keep playing this game, and I keep finding myself inside of the same old same. I keep saying I can't keep playing this game, but I keep finding myself inside of the same old same hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, hurricane. Oh, 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 hurricane. Oh, oh, hurricane. Oh, oh, oh.
All right, I was just checking out. This is just basically checking. I was just checking it on the other screen. Yeah. Normally, the bass will be holding hands within this thing that coming down with the compression and the signal going out. It would be like holding fingers when you cup fingers together, but not completely holding hands. That's how I know it's a good mix. With the limited gear that I have at the moment, they are working with at the moment. So yeah, I tested it. I tested them, so it's okay. It's okay. There's something called Coherence from Hornet. that tells if your mix is ready to master. I had Jason Joshua. I would have mastered, not mastered, sorry, mixing that bus, put it on the bus, playing the bus, and mix into it. And I would have tested levels and everything with this. And then there's tonal balance from Isotope. Then there's Sonable's True Balance, I think. So I tested all these, but mainly with the Isotope and just Joshua and the Coherence. And every mix that I would have, the metering would have been like hugging, not kissing, but like holding hands a bit. Yeah, they were good for, they were ready for mastering. So I would have tested it. I'm not going to give it something that is not tested. And yeah, I would downloaded a whole set of Jason Joshua mixes and analyze them from top to finish. And I was like, how am I going to get this done? Then Hamid Devon and the two other guys were using a clone. You could put it up on YouTube. They were cloning it because this is a very interesting story. Because Jason Joshua would have used the Ozone 4, so everybody tried to get by the Ozone 4. But some they couldn't, or some didn't have it. So what they did, they tried it with Ozone 7, I think. And yeah, so it's check it up. Jason Joshua cloning, Jason Joshua God Particle clone, or Jason Joshua God Particle reviews. Yeah, and you could do what you want stuff. Enough with that ranting, but it's very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, so that's how I came about with this. I advise you to try to get one of your favorite mixing engineers' ears. Because they did metering, I'm more confident of my mixes. So I don't have a treated room. I'm mixing headphones for this project, for this particular project. And yeah, so again, use what you have till you get what you want. And I'm just proving a point to myself and to others. I got other plugins, I think. I use Studio One, I think. But honestly, this project is fun. But yeah, use what you have till you get what you want. And they got some free plugins. They got demo plugins that can be used so that you can learn to mix and don't like, oh, I can't afford that. I got to pirate this or pirate that. You don't have to if you don't want to, fam. So anyhow, this is point 5. And yeah, that's it for this mix. And yeah, all the best in your training to learn how to mix for those who don't have the money to buy the plugins and those who don't want to pirate. Here's a way to do it. 6.5 out. Wait, I got this recording, right? Yes, I do. All right.